body. I mean, I cried and I really grieved. In fact, at one point, the friend I was staying with, and she was like, so is the most supportive person and just has my back. But she was just like, it's okay, Kim, it's all right, you can. And I just stopped her. I'm like, I need to cry right now. It's like, the animals are dead, and I was just like losing it. So, I mean, I had to, like, I definitely went into that space. But I also found that, part of grief is moving through grief. You can't really stay in it, because it's not productive after a minute. Like, it's super productive to move with that energy and to let that move through your body, but it has to be kind of like a wave that will come in, crash, and then it dissipates out. And it might come in, crash again, but eventually the set leaves, and you can kind of ride it out. But I did find it a little bit difficult to come back into the community and be around, because we had these wonderful events that happened, and there was so much great generosity and support, especially for a particular area where I lived. And it was Seminole Springs was a trailer house complex, and they lost all of the whole community. And there was so much, like, real generosity to people who really, many of them wouldn't have had insurance, and they just lost everything. So I'd be in these, gatherings, and it was a really lovely thing, because it was the support. But there was also so much anger and so much grief and so much that it was hard for me to be in the same space too much with everybody else. It was really collaborative, and there was a camaraderie because so many people lost at the same time, that there was an element of support to it. But then after a while, it got to be like, okay, I need to get on with this. Yeah. And I don't feel the same way right now, and so I've got to move my life forward. But I think that there was and I do think just even recently, and doing some of the emotional work I've been doing, I've had to let more go, like, because you kind of go into shock and you just
What are you letting go now?
I think just layers of the loss, but at the same time, I feel like I've done a pretty good job of letting most of it go and moving through
process continues.
Yeah. But it does show itself every once in a while. I'm, and living in a van is, your Instagram version of it looks really